Hello guys, it's me again. It's been some time since since I personally made a video for this channel, because before it was some time when I was only making videos. So I finished playing Vampire.
Who the fuck did this?
Vampire.
Anything valuable? Money. They must have stolen the money.
And after this, I've made the.
God. Oh God.
What is it? Trinket box.
What am I supposed to do now?
And I made the first video of this gameplay. And wait, I forgot how to do this. Okay. And after this, it's been some time. Damn, we need to drink some medicine, because what is that? Where is the trinket box? What was I supposed to?
Great. That's all I need. Fuck! What if it was Red Pete? Where? I need my pills.
Yeah,
I
let's
can't get my thoughts together.
take the pills. But I don't like us drinking a lot of pills as
Why
well.
did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Steven.
Wait a second, call Steven. What happened? What? We had money? Did we have the money in the first place? Don't remember us having money. If they were after money, why they didn't pick up those earrings? She was pregnant! Will you marry me? Was... Did we even had any money in the first place? A little bit controller, a little bit. Rank your... What? Okay, never mind. Steven! I do interaction
Steven.
on this button,
Now,
but it is
Jack,
on this
I
one.
told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace evidence?
I don't know.
You asking me? Who is the
No.
police?
I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Steven. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Good night. I guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start? Maybe I could barricade the door. I should pack this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment. There you go. To be honest, I could leave it like this.
That what's we don't care? What all of those places with
Glad this didn't break.
do we it's actually what is this? Downside, you are getting old. On the plus side, unlike me, you won't start going bald. Happy birthday, my dear sister, Steven. My dear Allison, I walk from one place to another. I look out the window, you're still gone. I don't know what else I could do. The phone is silent, the bouquets are dying. I am sorry, it's been almost 2 weeks without you. I don't know what I am anymore. I am waiting, I'm sorry, I love you, Jack. Wait a second, she left and then she died? Or what happened? Damn, I don't see anything. I only can rotate. I cannot make it closer. Damn, I'm not gonna read this. It's too dark for this. We're gonna look at our place like this. I can't even...
It seems like the burglar wasn't looking for anything here. Actually, I'm not surprised. Now Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. What a mess. Now if only I could blame this on the burglars.
I opened the door before he fell asleep.
That's enough. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready.
The pastor near the bed, that's... We were sleeping in with our boots on?
I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files, check. Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
Oh, thanks God, door is closed. Maybe close the window? Someone can actually... How people live with this stuff on their windows? I mean, someone can get into your apartment like this. It's not healthy. It's not safe at all.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. Time to go.
You're not gonna take that with us on our way back down, no? We're not even gonna ask our neighbors about what happened.
Properly, Jack. I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Tomorrow? You have time right now. What is this? Who is...
Alice used to joke that smoking near plants made cigarettes less harmful.
Who is even our neighbor? No one is living here apparently. Do we even have a neighbor at this point?
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
Okay, we cannot go up. First. Graffiti is not... graffiti is not a vandalism? Scared me. Wait, what? Where did it took us? Why I'm still using the stairs? I'm sorry? Why I'm using the stairs if I was using the elevator? Is that some kind of joke? What kind of dream it is? And
Maybe
what
a bit
is those
optimistic.
bottles on the
Better grab a coffee on the way.
in the place in our car? How long is this place? Why is it already evening?
I'm exhausted.
I am
I wonder who
exhausted.
Stephen brought in today. Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet? No, I'll do without him.
I am afraid to do without him. Where is everyone? That? Have you? Am I? Is it, like, am I? Are we gonna?
Almost there.
Are we gonna react on laughing
Now
sounds?
for
It's,
the tough part. The body needs to be moved.
who cares about body? Someone was laughing.
Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
We don't care that someone was laughing?
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this. Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman. I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe. It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35, found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea, reported missing for a week. It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver.
Common law partner, so the guy who was just living with her, but they were not married.
The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one.
Is that she was found in that well, apparently. Okay, so we have stair hall, terrace, bedroom 2, bedroom 1. Wait, is it like on the second floor or where is the kitchen? And stuff, what kind of place it is?
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around. Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
That's
I
disgusting.
proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition of the corpse. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
I know. We need to check for the water in her lungs. If there is a water in her lungs, that means that she died after she entered the water because she was breathing and she was breathing because of this water was filling her lungs. But if she was already dead when she entered water, that she was not breathing, so apparently water could not fill her lungs. Apparently. I don't know. I think.
Okay, that could have been worse. I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin. The deceased was found. One shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Why the camera is always in this You know, why we cannot put it like...
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Post-mortem gigantism? Well, I know what post-mortem... I know what post-mortem means. Gigantism. They tell me what is gigantism, what is post-mortem gigantism is a significant, often dramatic swelling of a body after death. Well, I was thinking about this, but nice to be sure. Caused by the accumulation of gases produced by bacteria during decomposition. Just, you know, nice to be sure. I was thinking that it is something about this, but wanted to be sure.
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale. There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
So she was dead after.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body, that is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
No, nothing about her. Oh.
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
What's with the music? I'm sorry, what's with the music? Why it is such strange music?
There are some obvious scratches on the skin. The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Okay, what's the last one? Maybe, no, yeah.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove. So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this. Today's date, the deceased was closed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
Magnifying glass.
Where to start? We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Pulmonary edema. Pulmonary edema is a critical condition characterized by excess fluid accumulation in the lungs, air sacs, alveoli, resulting in severe difficulty breathing, shortness of breath, and potentially respiratory failure.
There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
The
spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism.
Okay.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
Liver mortis. Liver mortis, or postmortem lividity, is a bluish-purple discoloration of a body caused by blood settling into dependent lowest tissue due to gravity after circular stops. Causing a purplish-red dislocation of the skin.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
By the way, I just had my food.
Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate it. I'd better note that down in the records.
Okay.
Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible.
Typical sign of drawing bruises and hemorrhages of the neck from trying to catch breath underwater, mushroom of foam coming out of the mouth. Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this liver mortis. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water, typical washerwoman skin. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins.
Rotting in the veins. That's interesting.
Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident.
Possible death cause.
In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident or of suicidal intent? Maybe it's just abrasion, or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off. Otherwise, I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates.
That's
However,
interesting.
this is not the case here. A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out. That's all for now. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
Tools and what we need. Fingerprint examination. From the suitcase to perform. I don't know what we need.
The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
Okay. This one.
Oh, here it is. If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person. The fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads of the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air is used. I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her. Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see the fingerprints already. Interesting.
Now I take a brush Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink. I think it's enough. I'm getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print. I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Okay, fax machine.
Green button and... Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Oh,
Great. The data is there. Click upload. Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
this one?
One more. Analyze button. And we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record. So, as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
We already have information that she is dead. What with death? 9/30/1991. Okay, what we have? Aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol. Aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol. Nuisance and vandalism. Warning ticket. Aggressive behavior, nuisance and vandalism. Warning ticket. Aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol. Low-level shoplifting. Nuisance and vandalism. Warning ticket. Low-level shoplifting, fine. Participation in a fight under the influence of drugs, fine. Print.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection. I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
Needle. No. Syringe.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life. And then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body. In the meantime,
Microscope.
I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms are single-celled microscopic algae.
Zoom.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
We need to zoom. Zoom in.
Great. This way I'll see if the aperture still needs adjustment. Nah, too much no. I'm finally starting to see something here.
Okay, like this. Okay, around the... Wait, oh no, is it my eyes or what is this? I feel like... No, yeah, I see something. I thought maybe it was something like from me. Focus.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect.
We need focus more.
It's not a dirty lens, and perfect. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
Bad focus? What do you mean bad focus?
And perfect.
Perfect. Brightest.
Nah, too much light. I know. I'm finally starting to see something here. Nah. Oh. I'm finally starting to see something here. The aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh. I'm finally starting to see something here.
Is it this? What is that you want? What that do you want from me? We need to look for diatoms? I feel like... No, they say zoom is great. Maybe zoom? Too much?
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
I don't even know how the algae looks like. Is that like this? Okay, brightness.
The aperture still needs... Oh. I'm finally starting to see something. Nah. Oh. I'm finally starting to see something here.
Like this? What else? No, that's too bright.
Nah. Oh. I'm finally starting to see something
Focus?
here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
What do you want from me? Well, what? We see everything already. What else? Damn, you're joking me.
Man, perfect.
Perfect. He said it's perfect. Can we
As
skip?
expected,
Oh,
we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, epitheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible.
like
The presence
went
of
into
diatoms
one
in the
ear
brain
and
samples
immediately
taken
left
indicate
through the
that
other.
deceased was
Didn't
certainly
understand.
alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Okay. Nice to know this. We already knew this.
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis. I can finally get to the practical part. I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
Explosion? Oh, I know. You know, like when you in Witcher you fight in those drowners, those monsters that like were drowned to death. They're like kinda. You find them in the river and they're like blue, and when you finish fighting them, they kinda explode. That's because of the water in their organism, apparently. Damn, Witcher can teach us so much. Okay, action, movement.
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib cage. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms. If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way.
Diatoms, meaning a single-celled alga which has a cell wall of okay, but a single celled that okay, they are broken up into two major groups. Okay, not understandable.
Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Lung tissue lacking elasticity with advanced emphysema.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
I feel like we already googled emphysema, but we're gonna google it one more time. Emphysema. A condition in which the air sacs of the lungs are damaged and enlarged, causing breathlessness. Bucket in a storage room to perform the test. Have you seen this? Have you seen what I saw? Wait. Someone was walking here. What you talking about? Well, okay, he is sleeping, but I feel better knowing that he is here.
Who has anyone been here?
What? Who what? Why are we here? Well, I did saw someone, but why are you freaking out?
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
What if I didn't pay attention? I would not even see. Wait, lab. We need lab. This one. I would not even see that there is someone lurking around.
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
Infanticide. The crime of killing a child within a year of its birth. A person who kills an infant, especially their own child. What is the difference between parricide and infanticide? Parricide is a crime of killing one's father, mother, child, ascendant, or spouse. Infanticide specifically refers to the killing of a child less than 3 days old. Okay. How was they doing this?
The water should be at room temperature. That's enough.
There is barely any water in. No,
Just for
there is a
this,
lot of water.
I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Damn, that's interesting. So if like if there is an air.
Oh, Jesus.
So if there is an air in the lungs.
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
So if there is an air in lungs, they would do like bloop 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 bloop.
In this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs.
So he was talking about the killing of the infant. I still didn't understand what he said actually.
Of water, and wait to see if they fall, or if they will float on the surface.
No, fall or float. So there is no bloom 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 bloom. it's down, so there is no
Just as I
air.
assumed, the lungs collapsed easily. Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
Mm-hmm.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased. You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
Can I?
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Parenchyma. Wait, I forgot parenchy what? Parenchyma. Is a living thin-walled plant tissue. Sorry. Essential for photosynthesis, storage, and wound healing, forming the bulk of leaves, roots, stems, and fruit. Wait, what? Parenchyma tissue, I guess. Tissue. What is in the lungs? The lungs parenchyma consist of a large collection of near spherical gas extension units, the alveoli. Okay, what?
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contaminations. Let's see, although I expect we'll find them easily.
Speak of again.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
Is it my problem? It's very hard to actually do anything.
This way I'll see if I'm doing. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. But rather, the aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
That's perfect.
No, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. But rather a bad focus.
Damn, what I'm supposed to... Is it?
And perfect.
Oh, perfect.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them. I'll make a note of all this. So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway. So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart, and then remove it for inspection.
Seems like the heart is beating.
Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Hemolysis? Hemolysis is a premature destruction of red blood cells. Hemolysis, the rupture of destruction of red blood cells. Okay. Heart without sign of disease, strongly developed putrefactive. Okay, hemolysis resulted from drowning.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver. It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most organs, her liver is enlarged and severely congested.
And is yellowish.
The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
The liver is enlarged, heavily congested. The beginning of cirrhosis is
I
visible.
transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Yeah, I see the cirrhosis. Do you see that yellowish stuff?
The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
What foci? What is this? Hemorrhagic foci. A small localized areas of bleeding within tissue, often visualized on MRI as hemosiderin deposits. Okay.
I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Liver indurated with markedly dilated veins. Alcoholic
I move on to the
cirrhosis.
stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
Syringe. No, that's scalpel. Syringe.
It looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases. I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
You are joking.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this task smells. Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms. Again, but in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death. Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately.
Who opened the window at my office open all the time? Open my windows open. Who keeps my window open? Who doesn't close the doors? Who I'm working with? Damn, stupid centrifuge. It's gonna blow the electricity again.
Last little sample. Now set.
Notes. Okay, the presence of diatoms, time 35 minutes, 25%. Wait. 35, 25, 35, wait, I don't see. 10, 15, that's down, 25, 30, 35, 25, no. Action. No, wait, what? 25 by 20? That's 20. 25. Start. Working. What a surprise. One second.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police. I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
Place A.
Let me think. 3 milliliters should be fine.
Damn. Oh, that's 4. It's 3. Great.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn. Yes, the water sample matches the one provided by the police. Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Who opened the door?
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the deceased. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection. I dissect the trachea and open the organ. Inside, I find a wedding ring. This is interesting. Let me look at it. Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside. What the fuck? But this is my ring. Alice's ring. But how did it, but this should be at home. I have it. At home. It's, I have to check this out. Where are my meds?
Are we going crazy? Riley, does Riley doesn't care completely what's happening inside the...
Must have been nothing. Jesus Christ! Hope these all make it go away. I have to check the apartment. It can't be.
Who is opening the doors? Do we even still see this ring? Is it still like with us or what? Go to your car and return home immediately! Damn. Can we run? No, we can't.
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
No, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
I'll come back, I promise.
Damn.
Jesus Christ!
Are we gonna drive in this, like, kind of state of mind?
I have to check this out. This... Please be there. It can't be your wedding ring. It's not here.
By the way, it wasn't here in the morning as well.
I need to go.
I remember in the morning I haven't seen any ring.
This is sick. Fuck. Come on, Stephen. Pick up the fucking phone.
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen. I didn't make it up!
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Stephen? Don't leave me, man. Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now? Okay, I need...
I don't know if it's logical to drink at the situation right now. Are we sure there is no ring? That's not... okay. Yeah, are we sure there is no ring? Sit at your desk and pour yourself a... I don't know, can we don't drink?
Jesus.
I already feel like we are kinda...
What's going on?
drunk. Guys, drinking is bad for your health. Stay. The glass is empty. No, this is like this. You can drink like this. If your glass is empty, you can drink. But guys, stay healthy. No drinking. Drinking is bad for your health. Wait, who are those children painting?
Jesus.
They had a daughter? They had a child? We know she was pregnant.
Okay.
By the way, we don't see her pregnancy test anymore. Wait a second, we don't see her pregnancy test anymore. It was a pregnancy test there. We saw pen. We saw her earrings and will you marry me, that proposal, but not a pregnancy. If we're gonna find it in someone else.
These reports will kill me one day. It's time to go to work.
And actually, that's not the place we fell asleep. Hello, Steven. No, can I even change clothes or anything?
Fuck. Yes.
Hi, this is Charlotte. I guess I interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
Okay, nothing new. I had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice. Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
Something for you?
Well... the photo with the photo I asked you for?
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I said it a week ago.
No, not yet. Maybe I'm too impatient. I'm sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind, I thought maybe you forgot.
It's okay. No worries. With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills. So you see,
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really? Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
Yes. I know it means a lot to you.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Damn. Did I mess up the address? How am I gonna get those pills?
Wait, no. Pregnancy test. It's here. I haven't seen it last time. So we're not gonna find it in someone else. So sad.
Maybe I should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
Oh, we're finally gonna take the trash out.
I should take out the trash first.
Just checking if it is really in. Not this trash? What trash are you gonna take out? And what about other trash?
Why is it so wet?
Okay, let's try again.
Ugh. Shouldn't be this tired. Fucking hell!
Well, I guess it was the last time we're gonna use the, elevator.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe they'll finally fix that door.
There wasn't something healthy there. Hello. was running away. What is that? Damn, what kind of dumb place he's living in? That's
Disgust me.
me? Wait, hello. Well, no surprise here. I mean, what is it all? Look how he is parking. That's two places. All people like people. Okay, this one is a little bit like, you know. Oh wait, no. He and his brother apparently.
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. I actually hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday. Oh, God.
It's finally not night
I
time.
like sleeping so much.
It's like more like evening, afternoonish,
Huh?
afternoonish,
It's me, Jack.
evenishish.
Good afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our
What's up?
invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
Huh. I've missed how friendly and helpful you are. I think I'll get straight to work on this one. Focusing on something will do me some good. Christ, this one's heavy. Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself. Ridley! Ugh, wasn't easy, but at least I can start.
Protect you. What's those gloves are gonna protect me
Must have
from?
arrived. I guess Dorothy ordered it. I think I'll skip recording a video for the students today. They don't need to see me and the body. Ugh. And they'll still have the accompanying photos anyway.
Well, it was not very healthy. Start the voice recorder. Okay.
November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conducted by Dr. Jack Hanman.
When was the last date?
James Evans Jr., also known as Jesse. Age about 30.
Jesse!
Weight 130 kilograms. Height 180 centimeters.
The same Jesse who bought me this game. Oh, so sweet.
Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? Burglaries in the New Orleans area? This is... It's a rather strange coincidence.
To what? We don't understand.
The body was found naked and mutilated. Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby. The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who... Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves.
Sorry guys, we've missed one information. Apparently he was someone who reported he missing something like
Sounds
this.
disturbing. I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag. Oh, fuck. I didn't expect this level of mutilation. This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check through the bag the police left.
Oh, I can guess
Maybe
what is
there will
this
be something worth
inside.
noting about the victim's clothes.
No, apparently no? I thought it was gonna be the head.
Leather belt. You can see that it's been serving its owner for a long time. Plain cotton t-shirt. Classic jeans. Well, dirty and torn. Certainly not my style. Traces of blood and plasma. It could have been used to stop... Is this?
This is what? It was apparently, it was said that it was supposed to be stop bleeding. So guys, he started this.
Interesting. Most of the blood is visible around the neckline. However, after
Why?
decapitation, I would expect a larger stain, reaching much further.
So it happened post-mortem.
Mainly traces of soil. It's a bit like the perpetrator's pulled his shirt over his head. The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased must have been unclothed. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Evans must have been crawling, or was dragged along the ground.
I don't learn to not do anything until he stops
A
speaking.
lighter, engraved with the police insignia. Stolen, or maybe purchased from a pawn shop. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence.
For a partner in crime. Well, that's all. I examined everything. What do you want me to do? Ah.
Something stuck here. It looks like some kind of ectasis? Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible.
Actually, guys, there was a mosquito. That's all?
And here, another animal souvenir. It looks different than the previous one. The only thing I can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance. In turn, and this is certainly strange, the injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked. Okay, I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
And where is... Ah, office. No one's walking anymore? Great. Okay. Analysis of animal traces in forensic, edited by Michael K. Bone. Go to lab and compare the scales with the example in the atlas. Ah, lab. Damn.
Who is this?
Okay.
All right. Which page was it? Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here.
Alligator.
Oh, that was quick. I wouldn't expect anything else.
But it's not
Not
alligator.
this area, but who knows? Nile crocodile. What kind is this? Ah, saltwater. Oh, yes. This turtle turned out to be a killer. He ripped off the guy's wrist and tore him in a few other places. Aggressive beast. I only need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
But this one, what it doesn't look the same. Is that the one?
Very similar.
No?
The color is slightly different. Not a match.
Is this the
That was
one?
quick. I wouldn't expect anything else.
What with the scale? Oh, this one?
No way. I would expect something local? I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So, either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos. If an animal attacked him, there'll be traces. Ugh, Christ. Why am I so tired? Some coffee would be nice. What was I supposed to... Ah, the pictures. I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking. With something like that, I would come out on top. There hasn't been a case like this for a long, long time. All right, I'll begin.
Damn, look at him.
The deceased's skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse. It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound. Nasty. Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
Why is it? The water woman skin. Yeah, what was the name? Do you see this? Do you know what that means?
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Oh, that's a huge one.
Oh, and as expected, there's a bite.
If you're gonna make a picture of this.
No head. That's not hard to miss.
3 more. Oh, maybe this one? Nope.
Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
2 more, but I don't know what to picture anymore.
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
Uh-huh. What else? The last one. On this, around this side maybe. Damn, do you see? Damn, you better not see this. That's disgusting. Oh, wait a second, maybe this? Yeah.
There are also clear traces of the deceased ankles being bound in some way. I need to gather my thoughts together. And look at these photos. It seems that this case will have to be divided into several threads. Like torn meat. But I can't tell from the photo what animal did this. I wonder whether the decapitation took place before or after death. To check. I have some suspicions about these marks. The work of animals can be seen here. The question is which ones?
Bite mark. Bite mark.
This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible. It should be easy to compare with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. It'll be faster than physically measuring the bite.
We need to do this in the fax machine?
I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down. At university, I didn't have facilities like a fax machine. Everything was done by hand. Ah, fantastic. Practically a one-to-one. Just some tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
Trace and paste in your office for further examination.
Now, did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a box somewhere? Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
Why it's so dark in here? Drawer or what? Then can we please make it lighter? No?
Pathology. How to combine the hands of a surgeon, the passion for a good mystery, and an exceptionally strong stomach.
Yeah, damn, but that's exactly what I need.
Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes.
And
It won't be needed for the next few months. A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
okay, now we need to go to lab. Okay, that doesn't look like this. That's... wait, that's the one.
It makes sense. This would also explain the mold found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation.
No, we can't.
It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Okay, no one walking. Except... okay.
Ugh. And look for other traces using a magnifying glass. It doesn't look good. Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut. Several stab wounds of varying depth and circumference. It looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck. Mississippi alligator. It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark. Looks like an uneven bite. It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks. The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt. The result of an animal tearing at its body, eaten skin, soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but well, it doesn't look like an alligator. The bite is firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it. Evan's right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects. Very strong binding marks. You can see peeled epidermis and small wounds. There's no end to playing zoologist today. I need a tool with dental impression cement. Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab. I hope the cement hasn't expired.
Cement? Where is it? Who was laughing? Was it my neighbors or was it the game? Oh, look at this. But no, it's not him, sorry. Wait, that's lab. Where is the cement? Where is the cement? Hey, you're supposed to help me. It's like my third time being here. Ah, here I see you.
A month after the due date. That could be worse.
I hope I'm gonna be alone here right now. Great.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens. I think it's ready. The cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area. Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better. Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints.
What tray? Wait, what tray? Ah, this? No, not this tray. Ah, this tray.
Paint over the area.
Need to paint.
And put a piece of paper on it. That's very strange. I'll run it through the fax and check it on the computer. I really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
What, human bite? Oi, what is this? Sorry. Ah, computer.
Loading.
It is human. Human?
What? Wow. This is, well, This is quite unexpected. Human teeth. Oh, fuck. I need to tell this to Stephen.
This one. Drag, what we drag? Analyze? No, not. No match.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Wait, then when if we make mistake, we make ourselves more. No, I don't think it's this one. Which one I choose before this? Ah, I choose 83. 83 is incorrect. Maybe 78. 78 looks like it. $78 or 61. Let's try 61. No. 78. Oh, that's the one.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
Say 78, so we need to continue to check. 78. Yeah, that's all match. No match?
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
No, not this one. Don't look like this one. That not. That's the one. That's it.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
That actually looks like. No, no, doesn't look like it. No, that's more like it. Nope. Nope. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Loading. It'll probably take a while. Finally. What? The partial impression I have may match several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. No, here's someone with quite interesting tendencies. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't fit. This one doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
So we don't know who it was?
I need to make a note before I start the dissection.
Clipboard, okay.
You can see that the tool used was sharp and smooth. So, what if it was in the hands of an unskilled person? They look quite shallow. Someone must have inflicted these with some sort of primitive tool. Torn tissue, lacerations, bite wounds. This wound turned out to be more troublesome than I thought it would be. Maybe something chased that alligator away before it bit down properly? For obvious reasons, I record decapitation as the cause of death. I need to verify how deep these wounds go. If they punctured the organs, hemorrhaging could have occurred. The perfect breeding ground for larvae. Fortunately, the deceased doesn't care about it, just like we do now. The abdominal and genital area are supplied with plenty of blood. If the penis was bitten off while he was alive, Evans could have bled to death.
Damn.
Alligators rarely kill humans. Oh man. I was hoping for an easier case. Time for internal analysis. Finally. First of all, I'll try to determine whether death occurred before the decapitation, or if it ended Evan's suffering. With the scalpel, I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line, avoiding the navel.
Damn. What is that?
We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin.
We do see. Damn, that much?
When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs.
Okay.
Correct. High levels of internal fat, organ size above average due to obesity. I move on to the lung analysis. The deceased smoked cigarettes, but more importantly, you can see that the lungs have clearly suffered severe trauma. And this is the culprit.
I see.
It
Those
didn't look
cuts.
like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or a puncture directly affecting the organ. They appear to be of different depths. The cross-section is uneven. Open pneumothorax should be added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and, as a result, obstructive shock.
The deceased was struck seven times with a sharp instrument penetrating the chest. 6 stabs disrupted the continuity of lung tissue, resulting in life-threatening
What
damage.
the heart looks like then. The organ is enlarged with very clear, light yellow traces of steel, but similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp
You
object.
see?
In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac tamponade, which is also a life-threatening condition.
What else? Oh.
Evans, however, is remarkably clean, considering this turn of events.
Mechanical injury to the heart muscle that disrupt its proper functioning.
This all looks quite disturbing. I wonder if I'll find anything on the liver. The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious. Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about.
A mild state of the disease with no impact on the deceased death.
So, I proceed to carefully remove the stomach. Like most other organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen, partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. The outside is intact. I'm going to check the contents. It sounds like there's an unusually large amount of undigested, and now rotten stomach contents inside.
Well, don't tell me that his own testicles is gonna be in his stomach. That's gonna be disgusting. If it's not, then the people who were thinking about the ideas did not think about this one. Great.
Blood. Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries, which means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
Well, people didn't think about this turn of event that I described. Clots of undigested blood in the stomach contents, which most likely flow down the upper gastrointestinal tract.
Only the trachea left to be examined. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open.
Damn, I hope we're not gonna find the nothing inside,
Okay.
especially not the
Carefully
pregnancy
cut.
test there.
And blood, just as I expected. Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it. Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together.
The blood from the injuries blocked.
After
Wait.
he was abducted, stripped, and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals.
Suffocation with blood? No?
Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evan's life. The animal bites on the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking at bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea.
Small?
I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack, but in this case, it would have been better for him. In some way, it can be said with certainty that James Evans was murdered.
Damn. Decides the appropriate natural suicide and not homicide. Okay, write my signature. Oi, I started to write my real name. It was Svi, and that's like T, and that's E, and that's Sviti. Great, but it's not like let's go see. Okay.
Oh
great.
well. I need to stitch this poor guy back up. It's really bothering me. Something's not right here. Because even now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like, someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'll leave these questions for the police to solve. And now, I get to head home. It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one body. Good night, Mr. Ridley. The body is ready to be picked up.
Sure. Good night.
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. I'll get home and... What? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What do we see? I don't see. What?
Oh, come on. Fuck! How did I get a
Ah.
flat tire? What the fuck? Oh, come on. This is impossible. What's this supposed to mean? Why is this happening? Oh, someone is messing with me again. Oh. Fuck. I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Wow, Ridley, you're doing your job fine. Great. What a great person. Maybe it's not even Ridley. Are we sure it's Ridley?
You know what happened to my car?
What happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires. In the trunk!
Jesus, Handman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Diane.
Except you? No.
Haha, funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Handman, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
4 of
Such
them.
things are not a coincidence.
I
wrong with
think
me?
we are
What's
crazy,
happening?
but I completely
Last week.
agree with us.
And now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good.
Riley, you are not concerned enough.
You nor I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool town.
I hope he is paying for the taxi.
I just want to sleep.
Oh, the chapter 4. Okay, okay.
It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab. Huh? Hello?
Am I supposed to check everything out? What is all of this? Oh, that's all. I cannot go any further. Okay. So...
Jeez. I don't know what the for. Rusty scrap.
why am I opening it? There was someone there and I cannot even follow him or something. And there is too dark for me to see. That's all I can, that's all. Yeah? Well, I see anything. And I cannot interact with this. So like... Okay. There is nothing here. So like, what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Is there someone sitting in the chair? It is, no? He is sitting, there is someone sitting there.
Damn. It's already late in the evening. Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
I think it's
You
not
should try
Riley.
sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's
Well,
the first
I do
big sense
agree
you've
with
made
this.
all evening.
Good.
With
The body
these,
is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? Wanna know what?
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
But I think it's not Riley. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's red someone.
Oh, fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or...
Self-therapy. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, fuck. I don't have much time.
By the way, we can pick one more time, but we're not gonna do this.
One by one, Jack. Take it easy.
Plum, 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 plum.